Hi, Russ Whitney here. Welcome to the Inner Voice Training. If you're watching this video, I start them all with showing you the book. I hope you got it because you're going to certainly get more out of the training if you have the Inner Voice book. If you don't have it, simply go to innervoicementor.com. You can order your book, opt in, order your book, and not only are you going to get this book, actually you're going to get one free coaching. So you'll get a free coaching where you can actually go through what your stumbling blocks, problems are, business or personal. The other thing you'll get is you're going to get 7 30 to 50 minute videos that are valued at $500. If you're to buy them, you're going to get them absolutely free. So if you don't have the book, get it. And if you haven't opted in at Inner Voice Mentor, then opt in so you can get those videos. As long as you have the book, you qualify to get them, period. So we talked about honesty, open-mindedness, and willingness over the last several videos. And here I have the Inner Voice home study course. So this is 9 videos, CDs. There's a workbook that comes with it. But I want to talk a little bit about this checklist today. And I do this checklist, by the way. Now, this isn't my book. This is, just for the videos, of course. But we call it the Character Asset Checklist. And as we start to work on the honesty, the open-mindedness, the willingness, as we start to work on the humility, the tolerance, the patience, the kindness, the letting go of resentments, and how does that affect us in business, positively or negatively, or in our personal lives or our job lives, all ties in. And what's interesting is over the last several years, especially since the crash some years ago where the economy is tubed and people have lost their jobs, these times people, it seems, flock back to churches. There's a big push into understanding spirituality. So I hope you're clear on the fact that Inner Voice is not a religious book, but it does not conflict with religion. It will only enhance your belief. It is not a book about making money or a get-rich book, but it's everything about making money and getting rich. Since I started incorporating these principles into my life 5.5 years ago, as of March 8th of 2008, my total life has changed. As a warrior, I was a hard-driving push, get up early, stay later, work harder. Gosh, if I were to show you some of my to-do lists, there, 80, 90 things on them. And truth is, I only got 7, 8, or 9 of them done ever. So everything always went on to the next to-do list. I constantly felt buried when I wasn't buried at all. Have you ever felt that way? If so, in future videos, I'm going to show you our methodology for what we call two-way conscious contact and how that beats the heck out of the warrior things to-do list. It's an amazing productivity tool. So today, here's what we're going to work on. If you probably do not have one of these, you can make your own. You can call or go to support@innervoice.com and you can request information on this. But it's an everyday, what we call our weekly character asset checklist, okay? And in here, I would today, okay, so now you'll notice there's a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. On Monday, I go right down on this. Was I honest with myself? Was I honest with others? Was I open-minded? Was I non-judgmental? Was I complimentary and give credit and praise to other people? Was I discreet and respect confidence, polite, courteous, humble, grateful? So I go right down this list and I take a look. We put in here either a check mark or a 0. So or the X, and is I did good on that one, and 0 is it needs work. All right, now I will start to see a trend during the week on what things I need to work on to be a better me. So today, here's the message I want to give you. When we are kind, when we're courteous, when we're polite, when we're humble, when we're tolerant, when we're patient, we never do that for the other guy. We always do it for self. What people don't realize is spirituality is very, very selfish. To think that I'm being kind and patient and nice or loving or giving for the other guy would be the epitome of arrogance. Now, isn't that the exact opposite of our human training? I never knew these things. I thought humble and tolerant and patient, and we're going to talk about in the next video how to do those. I thought those were weaknesses, and most people do, especially in your warrior phase. If you're in a warrior phase right now, you're going to find that things are going to start to fall into place. I mean, it's so hard to explain it to you because I always felt like I had to control everything and be in charge of everything and push that or force that or close this. When I started to learn these new behaviors, by the way, you're going to get evidence today, okay, that these things work better. For example, today when you walk into the 7-Eleven, go in with this, what we call the glow. You see this right here? That's not fake. I used to, I could see immediately. I used to be all pent up. And today we have what I call the glow. That's when we start to get that spirit inside, when we start to understand that there is an organization to this universe, and we get this glow. And you know what? This glow is contagious. If I were to walk into the 7-Eleven like this, that 7-Eleven clerk might be in a you know what I mean, demon phase. And when I walk in with this, all of a sudden they lighten up. You with a smile and with an easy attitude can just change a complete day for anybody. So why don't we start looking at happy, joyful, spiritually free. Look at letting the other guy go first, opening the door for somebody. Maybe paying it forward, paying for something. Like this weekend, I was on my motorcycle. I come through the toll booths, and there were 3 other motorcycles behind me, and we stopped at a light. They said hello to me. I could tell they had accents, so they were probably renting those motorcycles and from another country. As we went through the toll booth, you know, a motorcycle has to pay, so I paid for them and then took off, you know, so as not to get a thank you. But keep in mind, did I do that for them, or did I do that for me? Those are the kind of things that save our own lives one day at a time. So let's see about paying it forward. All right, Russ Whitney signing out.